Hello there. Hey, today I want to talk about changing your past. Now, maybe a few years ago, if somebody would have said something like this to me, I would have said, "You're crazy," and I would have just walked past them. But I'm in a different space now, so I was coming back from the gym today and listening to some meditation, and it just kind of clicked for me. I think I understand what this is, and I just wanted to share that with you. So we all have some baggage from the past. From relationships, from experiences, all this sort of stuff. It could have been professional, it could have been personal, in the family or something like that, or something in a childhood growing up. And it's there, and sometimes we bury it. We don't bring it up, we don't talk about it, we don't discuss it. But as long as it's there, I think it's possible that it's kind of holding us back, because even if you don't consciously think of those moments, they shape your decisions, they shape your thoughts, and they influence the life that you're living right now. They influence the future that you're going to have. So how can we change the past? Now, I have not invented the time machine, if you were thinking about that, but I just think I figured out with the help of the coaches and the mentors that I follow. So this is the key. What you do is relive that past moment, right? So you close your eyes and bring that interaction or bring that person in front of you, and you let the feelings that come up in you, kind of the negative feelings, let them come up, but let them go as well, and you replace them with a positive feeling and positive emotion. And I do understand that there is this correlation between feelings and emotions, and often it's not clear to me, at least at this point, which one drives what. I think it's kind of a circular relationship, but I know that so sometimes you might feel that if you feel sad, that's going to bring sad thoughts, but sad thoughts can also lead to sad feelings. So anyway, reliving the past, what you're doing is you're replacing that with positive thoughts, with positive emotion. And so we were I was working with a therapist, and he was helping me through a situation, and we talked about the situation, and he said, is there one corner, right, one iota, some spot in that person, in this situation, that is positive? And I'm like, yeah, sure is. And right, so there's always is a situation, there's a positive aspect, and it will take some practice. So start with a small one. Don't go for the big gnarly issues that you might have had in the past. Start with a really small incident and relive that and see if you can change that thought. So I'll give you one example. And ironically, I had witnessed it maybe like 6 months ago, but I didn't quite understand what was happening. I didn't quite understand the power of it, that, oh boy, they're rewriting the past, they're changing the past, which is gonna then help them create this brand new future, right? Unhindered by all of this baggage that we carry. So the episode that I witnessed was this. The person had some trauma in the childhood, something about parenting. As for best I can remember, they had a single mom, and the mom, at least the way they saw it, wasn't dependable. They couldn't rely on them, and she had her siblings too. So what she had to do was she had to step up at a very young age. She had to step up, and she found some ways to earn money and so forth, right? So in that, and I saw it in front of my eyes. I mean, they had her meditate on that and just recreate new thoughts. So relive the same experience, the same things happen, but just see it differently. And again, it's going to be your personal choice how you see it, and her personal choice how she chose to rewrite that past was that she said, my mom had faith in me. She had confidence in me. She knew that I will be able to handle this. And that's such a powerful emotion, right? I mean, from feeling abandoned, right, for feeling not supported, to you're going to a feeling where, I'm powerful, right? My mom trusted me, and therefore I trust myself. Imagine the kind of shift that can bring about in your life going forward, and imagine what your life would be if you held on to that grudge. You're like, oh, she's always right. I mean, it's yeah. And this is what happens, right? I mean, we extrapolate everything. So we say, I could not depend on my mom. She was not dependable. She was not there. Hence, I will not depend on anybody else. And again, we don't do this consciously, but it just kind of happens, right? I mean, it becomes part of your life, the way that you live. And imagine the life, the future that creates. And compare that with the path where you let go of that and think of that in a positive manner, that hey, I can be put in tough situations, but the people around me, they depend on me, and I know I have the strength to serve them. It's a huge change. So hey, I'll be working on this. Again, start small and then tackle the bigger items, and let me know what the results were. All right, power on, my friends.